In cases drop on SU campus, we have your latest COVID-19 update.
The first honorary undergraduate degree in SU history is announced. Find out who's receiving it.
An SU alum makes history with a $1 million deal on Shark Tank.
All that plus your weather and orange sports coming up on this edition of Mornings on the Hill.
Good morning, I'm Sarah Alsheh.
And I'm Matt Majinski. Thanks for joining us for Mornings on the Hill. Let's get right to our top story.
Our Josh Miller joins us live outside the Dome as COVID-19 testing continues. Josh?
Thanks, Sarah. University officials say that the occurrence that occurred last week, a few weeks ago, due to an off-campus gathering is now under control. Testing can be done here behind me in the Carrier Dome, as it is part of Phase 3 of the university's plan for COVID-19. Nearly 70,000 tests have been administered this year, and a big help to that has been this third phase. Behind me at the Carrier Dome, in an effort to generate more tests more efficiently. There are still a couple days left to go get tested, and the schedule is as follows. Today and tomorrow for juniors through graduate students, Friday for undergraduate students, with a couple makeup days spread out throughout the week. It is required by all students to get a COVID-19 tested, as well as now a mandatory flu shot. Faculty are not required but recommended to get tested. The university has seen a positive response from students and faculty thus far and hopes to see the same in their next phase. Back to you guys.
It's Mental Health Awareness Month. Samantha Croston tells us how you can use the outdoors to boost your mental health this October.
Many businesses have crumbled during the pandemic, but the outdoor recreational industry is thriving. These fall-friendly places provide a safe way to have fun, which improves mental health. Pumpkin Hollow business owner Louise Cox explains why her pumpkin patch is bringing in more customers than previous years.
What I hear from the parents that are coming is their kids need to get outside, and they need to run, and they need to laugh.
Mental health counselor Maria Randazzo says people are experiencing Zoom fatigue from all of the hours they spend looking at a screen. Taking an outdoor break gives people an opportunity to reset.
But a part of it is just getting out of the environment that's triggering you. You know, we're all inside. That's triggering us. If we get anxious, we're inside. If you go outside, you automatically help to break that cycle of anxiety.
Going to Pumpkin Hollow is more than just fun. Research shows that 120 minutes spent in nature each week can reduce stress and improve overall mood. That means a trip to the Hollow really can make you go from this to this. Whether it is because of the sights and smells,
that fresh air can be really, really refreshing. And being outside, I know it's not sunny, but you know, it's brighter, it's natural light.
Or the much needed break from virtual learning.
We've been cooped up a lot with, home learning and everything, so it's definitely better to be outside doing something and being active.
The common denominator for improved mental health is spending time outdoors.
Like being outside and coming here?
Yeah.
As the cold season comes, Syracuse ramps up on flu vaccines and COVID testing. Syara Williams tells us how this plan includes students, but there's a gray area for faculty members.
Yes, that is correct. There is some uncertainty among faculty and staff members getting tested and getting their flu vaccination.
This is the third round of mandated testing for Syracuse students, but faculty and staff are not mandated to get tested or their flu shots. Professor Randall Winter tells us why the university may take precautions.
I think the university has to be careful how many things, especially health factors, it forces people to take. Can you force employees to get, for example, the flu shot? Can you force them to get COVID? Where does it stop then? Can you force them to take whatever medications or vaccines you determine are needed?
Before employees can come onto campus, they are required to fill out a daily health screening form, but the option to get tested is up to the faculty.
The university, I think, has all along suggested strongly that it would be a good idea for faculty and staff to get tested if possible, though for most of this semester, it really wasn't mandated. Nobody was forcing me to get a test.
Now, for the entire semester, only 6 faculty and staff members tested positive. The university says that you do not have to get a flu vaccination if you have medical or religious documentation. In Syracuse, Sayer Williams, Mornings on the Hill.
Former U.S. Attorney General Loretta Lynch held a town hall on Monday as her team continues its review of the Department of Public Safety.
For a Public Safety Community Review Board. It's a process that everyone can get involved with.
We really do want to hear from the Syracuse community about the best way to select individuals from the respective groups that we've identified. We've identified undergraduate students and graduate students, faculty members, staff, and administrators.
Lynch is scheduled to hold another town hall this afternoon at 4:15 and one more tomorrow night at 7:15. Well, Kevin Richardson of the Central Park Five stated his ambition to attend Syracuse University along with making contributions to the broader society. And now Richardson will soon have an honorary degree. Mornings on the Hill reporter Xavier Brown joins us live with more.
Chancellor Kent Severud announced last Friday evening that Kevin Richardson, a member of the Central Park Five, would be receiving the first honorary undergraduate degree here at Syracuse University.
It is my distinct honor to congratulate Kevin Richardson as the recipient of an honorary undergraduate degree, the Bachelor of Fine Arts in Music. Of this honorary degree, I warmly welcome you to the Orange family, where your example inspires us all. I look forward to seeing you on this campus to celebrate with you in person. I can't wait to see what you will do next as a member of the Orange family.
Kevin Richardson visited Syracuse University for the first time and was honored with the Creation of Our Time Has Come Kevin Richardson Scholarship, which is awarded with a preference for supporting Black and Hispanic students with unmet financial need.
This means the world to me, from all the trials and tribulations I've been through, and to literally be here to accept this and to be recognized. It's the greatest honor. It's so surreal.
The honorary bachelor's degree in Fine Arts and Music will be formally given to Kevin Richardson during the spring commencement ceremony.
Coming up on Mornings on the Hill. Find out how one SU senior is turning a personal health crisis into a way to make a difference.
Weather forecast. Stay with us here on OTN. Time to check your weather for today. Our weather reporter Maya Lockett is live out on University Avenue to tell us what to expect. How's it looking, Maya?
Good morning, Syracuse. It is currently 56 degrees with cloudy skies. Unfortunately, you will need to pull out that umbrella because it's going to be drippy for the rest of the day. Now let's take a look at tomorrow's forecast. It looks like we will have another chance to enjoy some warmer weather here in Syracuse. Tomorrow it is going to be 75 degrees with partly cloudy skies and a chance of rain. But the temperature will drop to 48 degrees in the evening. Now let's take a look at that 5-day forecast. This week, our weather will be all over the place with 75-degree weather on Friday, which gives you another chance to enjoy a nice day out at the pumpkin patch. But Saturday, you will want to stay inside because it's going to be 56 degrees with a 60% chance of rain. And on Sunday, the cold weather will continue with 51 degrees on Sunday. But even with bad weather, I hope you guys are still participating in those food pantries across Syracuse and on campus. I had the chance to visit a food pantry in downtown Syracuse yesterday.
Just like some soft little rolls? Perfect. Hey, have a nice day.
Assumption Church Food Pantry has been donating food and toiletries to Syracuse families for many years.
We give out 3 days worth of food, which is 9 meals per day for each family member.
3? Okay. But in order to follow social distancing guidelines, one main factor at Assumption Church has changed.
Sometimes it's hard right now that they can't pick things out because a lot of people are feeling that struggle of you're giving me things that I don't want or won't use, whereas if they were here able to come in and walk around, they would be able to pick exactly what they wanted.
Before the pandemic, families were able to come inside the food pantry, grab a basket like this, and pick out different kinds of foods and toiletries. But now, because of the pandemic, families must wait outside for their food in order to follow social distancing guidelines. But one of the main things that shocked the food pantry the most was the amount of people that would show up every day.
Actually, because of all the stimulus available, there's less and less people coming to the food pantry.
I mean, it is sad when we have these moments where we have so much food because people are giving even more than before, so we're being given so much food that then it's hard to get it out the door.
Before the pandemic, how many people do you think would come daily?
Come daily for the food pantry, about 25 families.
And how many since the pandemic?
On a good day, 10, and sometimes 5. I think when the other resources start to dry up, which is at the end of this month, then folks are going to be coming back again.
But for some families, the food pantry was their only option.
The restaurant that I used to work at, I didn't work there for more than 6 months, so I get no unemployment from that job, so I get no unemployment checks.
And without the food pantry,
I would go without food out of this place. Seriously.
One Syracuse senior spent the summer dealing not just with the pandemic, but a cancer battle as well. Our Ford Hatchett tells us how after kicking cancer, the student is now trying to give back.
In early April, Sean Misick was still trying to adjust to online classes until a persistent stomach pain led him to the doctor's office.
And I ended up having a ultrasound and an examination that further revealed I had a tumor. And so then from there, I had to have surgery within a week.
Diagnosed with testicular cancer, Misick had surgery and underwent chemotherapy treatments at Roswell Park Cancer Center in Buffalo. But due to the pandemic, his family wasn't allowed to stay with him. But support for Sean still flowed in from family, friends, and even some celebrities.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Juicy J. I want to say what's up to Sean Misick.
Hey Sean, this is Buddy here. I just wanted to reach out and say I hope you're recovering well.
It sounds cliche to say, but when people are going through it, you don't fight alone, but it really is true. Like, the support that you get from people lifts you up.
And now Misick wants to turn that support into action.
So I have these bracelets that they're just a purple bracelet for testicular cancer awareness, which the theme color is purple and it has the purple ribbon.
He's selling the bracelets for $5 a piece and hopes to give back to the hospital that helped save his life.
So I want to take the Syracuse community and the medical community that helped me out so much in this time and bring them together and raise money by selling these bracelets, taking the profits and donating them to Roswell Park.
Anyone interested in buying a bracelet or donating can contact Misick through social media or by email at seanmisick11@gmail.com. For Mornings on the Hill, I'm Ford Hatchett.
Well, as you all know, it is the fall season and the leaves have the beautiful golds and reds. Our Sierra Ryder is live to tell us about a fun arts and crafts project put on by the SU Art Museum involving those leaves. Sierra?
Hi, Sarah. Well, if you need a fall activity and you need something to do with all those fall leaves on the ground, I have the perfect fall arts and crafts activity for you. The SU Art Museum hosted an art workshop along with the help of the education director at the Joseph and Annie Albers Foundation. The idea was to create leaf creatures, something that the famous artist Joseph Albers did when he first moved to the United States. Albers taught at Black Mountain College, where he was the head of the painting program.
And then he realized that the leaves around him in North Carolina in the mountains were turning these amazing colors. And so the students went out and gathered leaves and they started making leaf studies that were related to their color studies in class.
This fall activity is perfect for families and adults. It's a nice way to get your hands off a computer and onto creating something original with fall foliage.
We all spend a lot of time looking at computer screens right now, and so anything that gets us away from the computer screen can be good.
To make a leaf creation, you gather around 20 leaves, some construction paper, glue, and you just start to be creative. There are so many ways to be creative with these fall leaves.
The leaf workshop was tons of fun for me, and it was great to see so many kids and adults showing up to do these really creative things. And there were every single person who shared something that was surprising and wonderful.
If you are interested in doing an art workshop or two, the Albers Foundation has a series of other online workshops found on their website, as well as the SU Art Museum.
Now, I know that you guys are dying to see what I came up with, so I brought them. Here's my turkey family that I made, and here is the pig that I made out of these leaves. Now, I'm no artist, but I have to say it was a nice escape from work and school, so I highly recommend. Reporting live, Sierra Ryder, Mornings on the Hill.